a few years later, about 5 years later, you end up making your debut for the Reds. 2007, you make your debut. And I love asking guys about this because, I got to the point in my career where it was close, but never got that call. And was a career minor leaguer, played there for 5 years, never got the call. So I love asking guys that did get it. What was that moment like? The moment you were called in and you were told you're going to be a big leaguer?
I'm sorry that you didn't get the call. That's a bummer. I was in a car last night heading back to the hotel from the ballpark, and we were talking about he was a professional player, if I'm not mistaken, and he didn't have that experience. Oh no, sorry, his brother was a 12-year minor league player, and he
Oh,
never
God.
had the major league experience. And how it's unfortunate for some that give so much of their life and to what they to come up short of the big goal. And so I it bums me out in a way. I understand it's a business, I understand it's competition, but to set your target on something and to
Yeah.
come up short must be heartbreaking. For me, I remember my minor league experience was pretty frustrating, if I'm honest with you. At 19 years old, they started a take a strike rule. So from A ball down, so high, low A, high rookie, low rookie.
Is this your organization in itself?
Yeah,
Okay.
organizational policy where you had to take the first strike of every at bat,
Okay.
and that meant facing Justin Verlander in the Florida State League down 0-1 automatically. He piped a regular fastball, and then came the filthiness. And I remember almost all of my teammates performed poorly. Like there was no good offensive performers at the Florida State League level. There was very few good performers at the Dayton level, the low A level. And I remember feeling held back. And I was one of the few that was fortunate that got the green light, which was you're allowed to swing. They would allow two guys per lineup to swing.
This is
And
ridiculous.
so every now and then, they would say, you have the green light and you have the green light. And I think I got the green light probably as much as anybody, if not more than anybody on the team. And so here and there, you get the green light. Other than that, you're standing there taking pitches. So I wasn't viewed as a prospect. I wasn't viewed as a future major league hitter, and people didn't understand how difficult they were at. This was for a young hitter, and so I got to Double A, and I won the most valuable player there. I was top 5 in stolen bases. I was top 1 or 2 in every single offensive category because I didn't have to take a strike anymore. And I remember thinking when I was there, like I was 22 years old, why am I not getting called up? And I was furious. I was furious because I was like, you held me back last year. I'm a good base runner. Offensively, I belong. And here you are holding me back. And then they had me repeat again. They had me go to AAA and play a full season there. And so I played the entire minor league season. And on the very last day of the AAA season, they called me up. And I was in a foul mood the entire time. Like I didn't feel joy. I felt resentment. I felt anger. And I felt like I'm going to make you pay when it comes to contracts. I will make you pay. I will never forget this. And, um, you know, part of being competitive is being petty. And I couldn't have been more petty.
Yeah.
Every single one of my contracts, that was absolutely a thought. You guys held me back. All right, wait
Yeah.
till you see how much you're going to pay me, sort of thing. And I timed my most valuable player right before arbitration. Couldn't have been better. I performed well the year after, and then I ended up signing a longer deal. But yeah, it's like that Michael. It's like that Michael Jordan quote where he's like, "And I took that personal," So, you know, but yeah, no, I didn't feel satisfied when I got
Yeah.
called up. I wanted to get up to the league. I looked at my favorite players, all Hall of Fame players, and they were up in the league at 21, 22, younger even, 19, 20. And I wasn't 19-20 guy just because I wasn't a good defensive player and I needed some seasoning. And by the time I was like 21, 22, I was absolutely ready. I mean, if you look at my early career defensive numbers, they were excellent the second I made it to league.
Yeah.
So clearly like I was a good defensive player in the minor leagues when I was in the back end of my minor league time. So I was in a foul mood about it. And I don't remember it going away until I'm still in a foul mood about it.
So
I see all these young players get called up and good. I'm so happy for them, but I'm like, oh my goodness, I've got to play till I'm 45 to make up for those 20 through 24-year-old years. So
thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.